Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Sun Bear Zodiac sign, the Cougar, and it is for the month of September. So we will be doing a medicine wheel spread, following the alchemy of the medicine wheel. I will be using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck for the initial layout, and then I will clarify with the Sacred Forest Oracle cards. And then at the end of the reading, I will pull three main themes for the month. So let's jump in and get started. We always start in the center of the wheel. And in the center of the wheel, we have this snake energy. So this snake energy is the guardian of unawakened magic. So this says that you have unawakened creative potential inside you. And it's saying that it's time for you to allow this magical creative energy to flow. Let's clarify this snake energy. So with the snake, yes, we have the dragon power. And again, in the center of the medicine wheel, this is where our center power animal sits. So it's your center power animal that is really speaking to you this month, Cougars. Um, and it's saying to find that power. It's saying that there's no more time to wait. This is the time. So it's really asking you to allow that inner magic and inner creative potential to come to the surface, because this is where your power lies, in this creative energy. Oh, I absolutely love. Great place to start there, Cougars. Okay, next we go to the east of the wheel. And of the east of the wheel, we have this spider energy. So again, this this the spider is um, it's the creator of prosperity through one's own life work. So this is a card of um, appreciating the process. And again, another card of playful creativity. I absolutely love it. So that's two cards in a row for you Cougars of creativity for September. So really tap into the power of your creativity. Let's pull a clarifier for that spider. So with the spider, we have Owl Spirit, Wisdom. Now, this card has showed up so far in all of the September's reading. So it's really a collective energy, I think, to trust our wisdom, to trust our inner knowing and our inner guidance. And for you Cougars, like I said, with that spider energy there, that's our warrior animals sit in the east of the medicine wheel. And your warrior animal is what gives you strength, what gives you power. And it's saying that there is very much a lot of power in your creativity. You have a lot to offer, a lot of wisdom to offer through your creative process. Ooh, I love it. Okay, next we move over to the west of the wheel. And in the west of the wheel, we have this rabbit energy. Hmm. So the rabbit energy, it can be a card of um, being overwhelmed and a card of feeling afraid of everything right now. So I'm almost getting the feeling for some of you that you may be afraid of using this creative potential that you have inside of you, and it's almost like you're frozen in place. Um, but Care sits in the west there of the great teachers. Care sits in the west of the wheel there, and it's saying to really care for yourself this month. Um, and in particular, the things that you say to yourself. Be very kind to yourself this month, um, Cougars. Try not to be too hard on yourself. And really notice your thoughts and your words because your thoughts and your words shape your destiny. But let's clarify this rabbit energy. So with the rabbit, yes, we have dragonfly spirit change. Um, so I do think that for a lot of you, allowing this creative energy to flow is going to create a lot of change. And I feel like it could be the change. I'm almost feeling like a fear of success, really. But it's asking you to put that fear aside, and trust that you know where you are going, you know where you are heading. Trust yourself and trust your problem solving abilities. So I feel like there could be some sort of um, difficulties or obstacles that may come up with this change that is going to be occurring. Um, but the rabbit energy with this is saying that um, you have the ability, you are a problem solver, and you can um, navigate your way through these changes. Okay, next we go to the south of the wheel. And in the south of the wheel, we have moth energy. And this is a card of, it's a card of unfinished projects uh, and burnout. So I would be very careful of burnout um, this month in September. And it's also asking you not to be too impulsive or too hasty. Um, and try not to get attached to the easy solutions. Again, with this, the change in the rabbit card there, it's don't look for the easy way out, is what I was saying. The easy way is not necessarily going to be the best way. But let's clarify this moth energy. So with the moth, we have the crystal cave of trust. So I would say trust the journey, Cougars. Just trust the journey. Um, and I'm also getting so some of you may be thinking of like the grass is greener on the other side. But the grass is greener where you water it. So trust that you know inside you what grass needs to be watered right now. And again, don't look to the easy solution. No one is exempt from the trials and tribulation of their journey, but you have to trust the process, trust the journey. So next we move to the north of the wheel. And here in the north of the wheel, we have this elk energy. Hmm. So this elk energy, um, it's stable and resilient, and it's fully established in itself. The elk energy knows who they are inside. But so the north is the area of our mind. So it's kind of saying to me that you might be a little bit headstrong this month. You might be a little bit yeah, headstrong. It's kind of like a my way or the highway type kind of thing. And it's kind of warning not to get a too much of a high and mighty attitude, to allow yourself like be stable, but also be flexible is what is coming through there. But let's clarify that elk energy. So, with the elk, we have toadstool growth. So, I feel what, like I said, this is the area of your mind, and you could be feeling like you could be a little headstrong this month. And this toadstool growth is saying kind of to um, reach out for support and stability from other people as well. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Oh, yeah, that's a big message coming through. You don't have to do it all by yourself. I feel like some of you cougars do feel that most times that you have to do things by yourself. And this toadstool growth energy is saying that, the so fungi or toadstools, mushrooms, or whatever, they have all these little fibers that run everywhere throughout the entire planet. So it's kind of saying for you to reach out your fibers a little bit. Don't tie all of your fibers off. Allow other people in to help support you as well. Okay, next we go to the southeast of the wheel. And here we have tiger energy. So this tiger energy, mm, it's an awakening, a fearless awakening of your own power. So it's asking you to draw on uh, the energy of the moon. So the feminine energy, very strong feminine energy. Um, Yeah, yeah, draw on the power of the moon this month and find ease in the darkness. It's actually that is what's coming through, ease in the darkness. Now let's clarify that because I'm not really sure what that means. Okay, so with the tiger, we have the spirit guardian of summer expansion. Hmm. Um, so I'm feeling like you really need to expand that feminine energy. Um, it almost feels like a lot of you have probably been sitting very heavy in your masculine, which is fine, but it's kind of asking for some balance. So it's asking you to expand your feminine energy outwards. Um, I'm almost kind of getting the message that some of you, it would be a really good idea the next full moon, really like if you can go outside and soak up that energy personally of the full moon. I know a lot of people put water out for moon water or they charge their crystals in the moon. Um, but this is actually asking you to charge yourself with the full moon energy. Mm. And what that's going to do is, allowing yourself to charge with that full moon energy. And then in the day, that's going to allow you to expand that energy outward. So it's like an in and then an out. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Next, we go to the southwest of the wheel. And here we have this turtle energy. So the turtle energy is a card, it's a card of being at home in yourself. So need sits in the southwest of the wheel. Um, and I do feel like there is this need for some of you, again, this trusting, learning to trust yourself and learning to trust your body, and being at home with your body. Um, let's clarify this turtle energy. Okay, so raven spirit, truth. Hmm. So the turtle is also the storyteller in this deck. So it's like I'm feeling like there is a story that you need to tell, and you need to tell the truth of the story, not just gloss over it, but really the truth of the heart of that story. Um, and hmm, give me a second. Find the truth of the story before you tell it is what is going there. So some of you, like I said, could be telling some sort of uh, your story. This feels like your story, something, hmm, and there's something a little bit off. So make sure that you know the truth of a story before you tell it. So I would also also be careful of gossip to make sure that if you hear a story as well, um, know the truth in it. Don't just take the word of somebody else. So I would actually be very careful of gossip this month, Cougars. Okay. Next, we go to the northwest of the wheel. And here we have this lizard energy. Hmm. So this the lizard energy is a card of instincts. It's a card of trusting your instincts. Um, and it's also associated with our sixth chakra, our third eye. So again, instinct. So really trust your instincts this month, Cougars. Um, I would even say like it could be good to um pull back from the bright lights is what's coming through. I'm not sure what that means again. Pull back from the bright lights, but let's clarify this lizard energy. So with the lizard, we have the spirit guardian of autumn, letting go. Um, so again, I would say that there could be a need to pull back from the bright lights. Again, I'm not sure. That's the message that keeps coming through. Pull back. I'm hoping somebody out there that this resonates with somebody because it keeps coming through. Pull back from the bright lights. Um, and I would say let go of let go of the need for control is one thing that I would say. Um, let go of the need for control and just really trust your instincts. I'm almost getting like a telepathy feeling, like a being able to read somebody else, and it's asking you actually to not do that, to let go of that. So it's almost like you've been entering somebody's or maybe many people, and this could be coming the other way too. It's like somebody is entering energies that don't belong to them. And it's asking you to let go of that. So if you tend to go into other people's energy a lot, it's asking you to let go of that. That is a control thing, and you don't need to have that control. And Spirit is saying to only go into other people's energy when you are invited. Otherwise, just trust your own energy, your own instincts, is the message. I hope that makes sense for somebody. That almost felt like a very specific message to somebody in particular. So I hope that reaches whoever it was meant to reach. And next we go to the northeast of the wheel. And here we have frog energy. So this frog energy is about clearing, cleansing, and healing. It's really a card of practicing self-care. And it's also a card of clearing energy and releasing and forgiving. Um, so it really does feel like there is something that needs to be forgiven for some of you. And for some of you, I think the what needs to be forgiven is with inside yourself. This is not an external forgiveness. This is an internal forgiveness. This is about forgiving yourself for something, for past mistakes or something you view as a past mistake. But let's clarify that. So with the frog, we have the foggy bog, patience. So I would say, yes, be very patient with yourself in this time. Letting go of that need for control can be very difficult, and it's asking you to have patience with yourself. Hmm. And really, like you started off with a lot of creative potential going on in the month of September. But it's kind of like it's asking you the first thing you need to do in the month is release. You need to cleanse and clear all of that stagnant, negative, not negative's not the right word, but that stagnant energy, any energy that is not serving you. It's time to let it go. It's time to release it and just have patience and love and compassion for yourself as you go through this process. And usually, when that frog energy comes up for me, I usually tell people to try to spend some time in water. So, if you can get to a natural body of water, a lake, a river, anything like that, that's usually best. But if you can't get to a natural body of water, um, soak in a bath of Epsom salts or something like that, and just allow the water to help cleanse you and help you to release all of those energies, so that you can really step into that powerful creative energy that is inside of you right now. Awesome. Excuse me. So let's pull the three main themes for the Cougars for the month of September. So our three main themes are adjacent possibilities, attachment, and walking away. So those are the three main themes for you Cougars today. So, or for the month. And so I would say that there are definitely some attachments. And again, with that letting go card, right? So there are some things that you are hanging on to this month, some attachments that you have. And Spirit is saying that it is time to walk away from those things that are no longer serving you, because you have so many more possibilities ahead of you, but you have to let go of those things that are no longer serving you to make room for the things that are going to serve you. So the three main themes: adjacent possibilities, walking away, and attachment. All right. Great reading for the Cougars. I love it. So be sure to like and subscribe and share this video. I'm really trying to get my numbers up, so all the help that I can get is much appreciated. I do love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Have a great month.